Jumping to the bag, ain't coming, ain't. I saw the whole thing coming, ain't facing their past. Man, jumping to the bag, to the bag, to the bag. I saw the whole thing coming. I saw the whole thing coming.
We are something else.
All right. Welcome to We Are Something Else, episode 258. Talk is cheap. And indeed it is. Talk is cheap. Welcome back. Oh my God, it's a Takeover Thursday. Takeover Trina. We haven't seen you in a month of Thursdays. There's CB, there's E-Rich. Everybody off me. What's up, fellas? Lady? How's everybody doing?
Good, bro. Good.
So all that, that hypeness I just gave, that's a lie. That is a lie. But we got to sell the show, right? Takeover. It has been a minute. How's everything with you,
bro? It's good. It's June, and we're here. So it's Thursday. Let's get it started. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to get the weekend popping. So let's get it.
Absolutely. Let's see who we got. We got Ubi in the house. We got Tia in the house. We got Jen B. Good to see you. DKC is Kendall B. Anisha is in the house. Michelle, good to see you. Hold on, wait a minute.
Be Easy Shoe and Fashion Report.
Dust off that button. Actually, no, I did a unauthorized Be Easy shoe and fashion report last week or 2 weeks ago on Soul Tales. So
yes.
Hope all is well.
We're gonna need a check for that, Kaleo.
Oh yeah, we got it. It's in the mail. It's in the mail, definitely for sure. CB, what's good with you, bro?
Man, looking forward to the weekend. We got another day still to go, but always a good time spending Thursday with the homies. So for those keeping track, I think we now have had 5 weeks of softball rained out. That's out of
there you go. Gotta love that.
Mother Nature's really been concentrating the precipitation on Wednesday nights for whatever reason. So we played 3 weeks out of a possible 8. And we've even had a rain makeup date rained out. So, that's just how the the season's been going. But shout out to our boy Sean Xavier. He has a newer 9 to 5, which is actually in the area close to me. So after work, I ran by there, got to chop it up with him for a little bit and see kind of the new digs that he's working with. So shout out to Sean, man.
Shout out to Sean. Sean Xavier. He's all over the place. Shout out to the Hot Tea Podcast. I think they kind of did a episode last night that they put out. Real Estate Poppy, good to see you. Snarky Mac, good to see you. Hey, what's good, bro?
What's up, everybody? This is not to be funny. This is just apparently my computer must be like a supercomputer because it did not allow me to upload the picture that my brother sent to me to add to this as the background, because it said that there was some files within that picture art that it did not like. So therefore, this is what you guys get. So, hey.
There's a way to fix that. Oh my God, we're all in uniform, right? Look at that. Hold on. Amazing. So this is what it would look like, but we can't do that. So, but that's what it would look like,
Deduct his pay.
Nah, he's good. He's good. So the week has been, pretty cool. My days these days are just all over the place. Just never know what's going to happen these days and where I'm going to be at. So I was called in on a seminar this morning, which is pretty cool. We'll talk about that offline, but some different things that I'm learning about just funding and
Now he's on mute.
Bro, right. Bro, you got the whole mute sign on your image.
You gotta love being live, like.
But you know what this is though? This is for that foolishness for kicking me off the show because of my background. And he's still talking and we can't hear him. Like it's
This is a Takeover Thursday.
Can you hear me now?
There he is. There he is.
There it is. It's a power flash or something. And just because it's raining. It's raining here. It was 100 degrees today.
Oh,
Next is 108.
Ridiculous.
And that's what it is. So, anyways, yeah, seminar, all that good stuff. But look, I'm glad that we are here on a Takeover Thursday. Britt, sure, I get to see you. What a way to get us started. How about this? Let's do this first so I can get my setup going.
Take it from me. I know a quality D cup when I see one. I mean, I'm kind of an expert. I've spent years appreciating the right shape, the right feel, the right attention to detail. And these right here, they're flawless. Smooth, durable, designed to be handled. And trust me, you're gonna love having these D cups in your hands. Hot, cold, it doesn't matter. They perform exactly how you need them to, every single time. Whether you're at home, on the go, or showing them off just a little, they always get attention. And once you've got one, you're not letting go. Take it from me. I'm not only a client, I keep D-Cups with me constantly. D-Cups by Doreen. Go ahead, hold one.
All right, we're good. My light cut back. Oh, look at that. Shout out to D-Cup Customs. Look, there's my amazing D-Cup right there. Save 15%. Oh, look, I forgot we got widgets right here. Where is, boom, it's actually on top of, let's do this.
Widgets is a very funny thing to say.
Look, it's right there by CB. Scan that QR code, save 15%. There's my wonderful D-Cup right there. One day, I think E may have has one maybe in his possession. If not now, shortly thereafter. Okay, well, one day he'll show his.
But Power Flash followed by D Cup Customs. You couldn't.
I need a minute.
Timed up perfectly.
I need a minute to get the lights and everything going. What all that said. All right, this is how night is gonna be. Sorry. Where's my less wrap button? Did I lose that too? No. Boom. Less wrap. What we're gonna start off with? Let's start off with this right here.
A man snapped after his wife told him their marriage was over. They say he then climbed into an excavator and started tearing apart the family's home with his wife and 2 daughters inside. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Rice.
And I'm Christine Sorensen. Shelley Bortz is in Buffalo Township tonight with the disturbing details.
Police say this all unfolded yesterday morning here on Martin Road in Buffalo Township. Investigators say what started as an argument quickly turned dangerous when the husband allegedly used heavy construction equipment to partially demolish the home with his own family still inside.
I think he's crazy, and that's why I don't drink.
Drone video shows the massive damage left behind after police say an argument between a husband and wife spiraled out of control Tuesday morning. Investigators say 48-year-old Eric Pirza used a Kubota excavator to rip apart the rear of the family's home.
I'd like to know what she said to him, because I'll make sure I was safe.
According to the criminal complaint, Pirza's wife told police her husband arrived at the family's home after drinking all night and began arguing with her. When she told him the marriage was over, investigators say he responded with a chilling threat. if it's over, I'll tear the house down.
42 years I've been married. We yell at each other all the time, but I've never threatened to tear the house down.
Police say moments later, Pirza climbed into the excavator and began tearing into the house, while his wife and 2 daughters were still inside. The criminal complaint says dispatchers could hear yelling and the sound of the excavator during the 911 call. Investigators say after the destruction stopped, Pirza went back inside, grabbed a gym bag, and took off toward Fawn Township before eventually being taken into custody.
You don't think it's going to happen around here.
Neighbors we spoke with off camera say they're still struggling to understand what happened. One man who says he knows Pirza personally and has hunted with him before described him as a big outdoorsman and said he was shocked by the allegations. Pirza is now facing charges including causing a catastrophe, reckless endangerment, and disorderly conduct. Court records also show his wife planned to seek a protection of abuse order following this incident.
Pirza is due in court for his preliminary hearing June 9th.
Has any of y'all ever been this mad before? I
They had
mean,
some funny people. They found some funny people to interview, though, bro. That
Oh boy, at the gas station is
Bruh.
crazy.
that is from CBS. Since we cite our sources, right? You know, people will do. So there's a couple things is mixed into that, right? She said he had been out drinking all night, right? So there's alcohol definitely behind that. But have you ever been to the point where you're that drunk and that mad?
Nah.
Also, she had told him he was getting his walking papers. Now, to go and destroy the house because somebody wants to leave you. But then the thing is with your kids inside. That's kind of where you gotta I would draw the line. Not that I would tear my house down, but I wouldn't at least wait till the kids are at school or something. But how
gotta keep the children safe.
Enraged are you to the fact that you're doing that while your children are in the house? And I mean, if it got that bad, that would like you literally was that mad to the point where nothing you saw red that long that none of what you did slowed you down to the point where your house is always halfway gone, that back portion. You were that mad that you went all the way through that. Yeah. They say domestic calls are the worst, right? That I mean, this guy's on the verge. E, thoughts on
Outside of what everybody else is gonna say, I'm actually kind of surprised that he was that drunk and was still able to operate heavy machinery. Just because that ain't no small feat. Like, I don't know if anybody has ever used one of those before. You actually have to know what you're doing, or you actually hurt yourself. Like, he could have tipped that thing over. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have been using it anyway. But damn, like, he couldn't have been that drunk where he knew how to get it to that close and actually use the shit the way he did it. But shout out to the guy at the gas station whose wife now is probably yelling at him some more because he said that they argue all the time. So she's probably like, you got me on national TV. All my friends
looking crazy.
Argue right? I argue with you all the time. Yo.
Well, how expensive did that house look to be in Pennsylvania, right? I mean, the farmland is the land is probably worth more than the house, but still, that's on the East Coast down here. That's easily a $900,000 plus home.
You got to get these thugs off the street, man. Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing? This dude's obviously a menace to society. Yeah, nah. Like, you're putting your children at risk, bro. Like, yeah, nah. I think you get to a certain point in your life. For most people, you might end up with, some friends or family that they've had to give up some vices. They've lived life long enough and had enough experiences to realize that they're not allowed to have those things anymore because they can't really operate in normal society when they're doing that kind of stuff. And my man is out here, like you said, operating heavy machinery. Yeah, we got to lock these thugs up, man. Get these thugs off the streets.
I mean, I've never, like, my anger or rage has never gone that long to the point where it doesn't click that I'm tearing down my damn house.
That's honestly some privilege. You know what I mean? Like,
take
yeah, this dude was definitely wilding out, but I don't know if you guys have noticed ever since I feel like COVID, but especially in the past couple of years, like more and more men have been really crashing out if their wife or their partner had, is telling them, "Hey, I want a divorce," or the relationship's over, and it's pretty sad. Like, now you are in jail, so you must be ready for jail. Jail's going to look good on you, because he's probably going to get charged with like attempted murder. And so I don't know, granted, yeah, they say he was intoxicated, but I feel like it's more he probably was on some other stuff too, because to be that enraged, it's not that serious. And so, man, they might need to start teaching like emotional intelligence, like how to control your emotions in school. I mean, seriously, CB. But seriously,
you're spitting facts, Trina.
Yeah, I mean, for all my single ladies, may this type of love never find you, because this is crazy.
Yeah, this is true. It's true. Kendall said he argued, went to Herc Reynolds to risk it all. But man, yeah, just that. I mean, I understand. Like, we all get angry sometimes, and it doesn't have to be a domestic thing. And we all get angry or get mad at something. But how long do you let that moment affect your mood? Right? Like, if something is driving you that long, and you definitely need, at that point, you need therapy, right? Or you need to do something else. Because, I mean, people act like this in road rage, though. I mean, like, this just doesn't happen here. This happens on the road every day. If you cut somebody off and shorten their make their commute even longer by 3 seconds,
right?
It's pistols.
Going crazy.
All right. Well, speaking of going crazy, so we are halfway. Can you believe that? Halfway through the year for the most part.
Sheesh.
And we wrap up every year with our top 5 albums of the year in verses, and sometimes we'll throw in a little extra. But Complex has released their top 10 best albums of 2026 so far. And this is a good checkpoint because, again, middle of the year, and we still got another half of the year to go where we know there's at least 3 albums dropping that we want to hear. Erica, good to see you. I hate to hear. And there's at least 3 albums dropping the second part of the year that at least I'm interested in. And to see where that finishes at, because this list is crazy. So let's start it. Number 10 thus far, right? Jordan Ward, Backward. All right. Number 9, Kalani. Number 8, Elmine, Sounds for Someone. Number 7, Brent Faiyaz, Icon. Number 6, Isaiah Rashad, It's Been Awful. Number 5, Drake, Maid of Honor. Number 4, Baby Keem, Casino. 3, hold on one second. 3, Cole, The Fall Off. 2, Don Toliver, Octane. And number 1, Drake, Iceman. So this is their top 10 thus far. I'm gonna tell you which one. Let's go through this list and let me know which ones you've heard and what you haven't heard. Because I haven't heard Jordan Ward yet. I've heard Kalani. I've heard Elmine. I haven't heard Brent Faiyaz. I could barely get through all of Isaiah Rashad, but I didn't really give it a fair listen. Oh God. I got through maid of honor, sort of. Casino. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I have not listened to all of Casino, and I know everybody's saying that is a contender. Fall Off, of course. Don Toliver, Octane, no, and Iceman. Yes, I have heard. Takeover. Have you heard any of these?
Yeah, so Icon, what else? Casino, Partial, the Fall Off, of course, Octane, Partial, and of course the Iceman. But you know, it wouldn't be a Takeover Thursday. I want to know how our bro E Rich feels about this. Yeah, I'm calling you out. It ain't the hot seat time just yet, but I'm calling you out because I mean, what you gonna say now, E?
Iceman was a Drake album. That's all I can say about it. It
Out of
was a
the
Drake
three,
album.
better one. Out of the three, is the best one.
Yeah, it's a Drake album. It's what you expect from Drake to drop in an album. He's got club hits. He's got stuff that people are going to do TikToks to. He's addressing things that happened 2 years ago. So
So you agree
yeah.
with the number one thus far?
No,
You giving them
no,
some
no,
props? I
no,
mean,
no. By no means. Well, and I mean, Trina, I'm glad you put it in that context, just because we've never looked at Complex or whoever else as publications that we feel like doesn't have a biasness towards some of these artists, because we know that they do, right? We know that they get their numbers, right, off of the people that they are constantly talking about. We're gonna have a totally different list compared to what Complex has, because there's also some biasness for us towards certain albums. I know 1000%, and I can say this, and I mean this 1000,000%, that there's somebody on here that has a dope baseball cap on as of this moment on this show that is going to have somebody who just dropped an album that's from the West Coast, and he currently resides on the East Coast, and he will definitely be on his top 5 list this year, 1000%. So it has nothing to do with coastal. It's a biases of what we like and what we don't like. But to be honest, I've always tried to separate R&B from the just album in itself as far as hip hop, because there are some. Kalani's album is great to me, right? No skips, which is very hard because we always say about skips, right? So it's a little troubling to hear that bro hasn't.
I don't hear.
I'm a little troubled that bro hasn't listened to some of these albums all the way through, though. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
Kalani was good. Yeah,
it's just been a busy year for music, so I haven't got there yet, but I will. All right, CB, thoughts on this?
Yeah. He knows a bunch of stuff about things. So, gonna but I don't have 2 of the Drake joints in my top 10 for the year so far, but I can understand Iceman at least being in like the conversation.
Have you listened to 3 Drakes?
No, I have not. That's a lot of that, even though I live with a Drake stan. So you better believe like the stuff is on. My brother's got I came home. My 2 little baby nephews are,
that's right.
They're getting down. But
yeah.
For me, Casino would probably be number 1 right now, like in terms of how. And another album that would currently be in my top 5 was like at 12 or something. So there were, you said it, like there are some dudes that basically, and some acts that if they put an album out, it's all like you got to fight to get them off my list, and a couple of them have dropped albums already. So, but Kehlani, she had my song of the year last year. The album with that song is now out. And yeah, I was talking about being hyped for the Isaiah Rashad project before that thing dropped too. So a lot of good music this year, honestly. I don't necessarily agree with how Complex ranks their stuff, but also not to say that this is what was being alluded to earlier, but Complex also hypes up my guy Vince like all the time, like for whatever reason. So you know,
I was gonna say that Vince dropped last week, and I've listened to that album at least 6 times already. The album
it's easy when it's like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like he gets the Superfly stamp of approval.
Superfly stamp of approval. Also, Trina, real quick, justification. I was with bro when I listened to Drake for the first time, and it was a fair listen. I gave it a fair listen, so at least he could own up, bro. Can you at least tell her that, bro?
Okay.
Yeah. So when he was in town, we kind of went through all 3 to give it a fair shake. Taper, good to see you. Art, good to see you. Let's say what's up to Samuel. Good to see you. So also Ari is not in the top 10. Ari has a really good R&B album. But I mean, I'm assuming like you put 2 Drake albums on here already. So I mean, I guess you gotta, and I haven't listened to Brent Fires. Like in order to, I mean, we're halfway through. So I'm assuming this list is going to shift as you've got other folks getting ready to drop. So I got some homework to do. So yeah, definitely. I'm assuming Vince Staples is going to land somewhere within this realm of this list at the end of the year. We got to remember what their midway 10 was, and figure out who lands at the top 10 at the end of the year. But so far, I mean, and then whatever it is what it is. You got fall off at 3. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? You know. But we'll see where that lands. All right, now we can do this minute or less. So I was going to do the AI story. We can split it. We can. I'll just sum it up real quick. Spotify is allowing AI generated artists to now cover your regular artist songs who have signed up pretty much for allowing AI bots to take over their music, right? To cover their music. So that's kind of what it is. But I wanted to segue into something else about cover music or cover bands per se, right? I think the issue with cover bands is the authenticity of the band. Like when you go see a cover band, most of the time they try to be that artist. They want to, get you all in the mood of like, oh, you're seeing this person, and it just doesn't work because it comes off corny sometimes. But if you're a musician, just play the music. Here is what I'm talking about.
It wasn't horrible. It wasn't terrible. Okay, Kaleo. Bro needs a different makeup artist for show, but yeah.
What? Fellas? All right.
I can't with that because that.
All right. Shout out to DC Shot Pie. Wonderful folks at DC Shot Pie. Shout out to Grant. Shout out to Margaret. Happy birthday to Grant yesterday or day before yesterday. That's our guy. The official pizzeria of Something Else podcast. It is a black-owned business. Chicago deep dish style pizza here made out of DMV. Now, look, did y'all see that there's what's the one from Chicago, Giordano's or whatever? They have one in DC now. I'll tell you offline what DC Shop Pie should do. There shouldn't be any competition in this area. I'm just trying to. Anyways, shout out to Grant, shout out to Margaret. Scan that QR code if you want Grant to ship you a pizza. Save 10%. WRFE 10. DC Shop Pie. Okay, here we go. All right, finally, the hot seat is back. Takeover.
Yes. It's been a minute, but happy Thursday, everyone. So this Takeover Thursday, I love putting my bros in the hot seat. Okay. And so I don't know how you feel about zodiac signs and what they say about zodiac signs. And E is being a real Gemini right now. Okay. Why are you covering your face, E? But true story. When I found out that E Rich was a Gemini. No, seriously. And Kaleo can attest to this. When I found out E Rich was a Gemini, I was like, yo, that fits him. And that's not a good or a bad thing because, Geminis are cool. Okay. Geminis are known for being quick, witty, highly adaptable. That I don't know about so much. But they're a true air sign. CB, you're a Taurus. So Tauruses, and my dad's a Taurus. Shout out to the Tauruses. They're known for being reliable, grounded, driven, security. And so I guess my question is, and I'm not leaving you out, Kaleo. Of course, the greatest, the Capricorn, okay? But what do you think, what you know about your sign, do you think that you have some of the traits, maybe not all, but do you think that you live up to the traits of your zodiac sign? Look, some of some of my favorite artists are Geminis, Kanye. So we're gonna start with you, E. And shout out to Anissa. She's an awesome Gemini.
I mean,
Come on, let's hear it.
I don't subscribe to the whole kind of thing in regards to a character trait or traits of someone based upon when they were born. I think that people just have characteristics that are some similar to others compared to actually a sign or when they were born. Shout out to Anissa though, because it is what it is. But I'll say this in regards to. I think you can have traits from, like, I might have traits of a Taurus based upon, it might be my environment, right? Also, like, who's around me, right? So it might not be necessarily because they're a Taurus, but just because they are what they are. They are who they are.
Okay.
But I also feel real quick. I think it was also like I think it was always deemed as like one of the worst zodiac signs because they was trying to say it was like two people, right? Like either good or bad or whatever the case may be. When I view it as, it's always been like you said, the word adaptive. Like certain people can adapt to all elements, and I feel like if that's what you want to call it, then yeah, that's me. I've adapted to every city, hood, state, wherever I've been, you know what I mean? I can be a chameleon and be, in with the people and not, I'm a stand out for me who I am, but I can also, sit next to somebody and it I wouldn't look standoutish, if you will. So
Okay. Spoken like a true Gemini. And Geminis are known to be good with the gift of gab. So it's exactly, Anisha. Very Gemini answer. But no, Gotta shout out to the Geminis, man, Gemini season. So what about you, CB?
So I thought this was viral on the socials for a while, where it was like this kid texting his mom like, "Yo, mom, like, what time of the day or night was I born?" And her response was like, "Son, stop talking to that girl." And it's funny because, like, I want to say the first week I saw that shit, I got the exact same question asked to me. She was like, "Yo, I could tell you some stuff if you tell me what time of the day or night you were born." And I was like, "Yo, man, this is dangerous." I think that if you just jumbled up most of the character traits, like for every single one, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna find a way to relate to some of them, you know what I mean? So yeah, I know that I'm a Taurus just because I've been told it many times when I was growing up by the people that really paid attention to it. So, I feel like some of that stuff, I'm like, yeah, sure. That's cool.
Okay.
But aren't all Asians Taurus? No, you said Taurus, not Taurus.
Good gracious. Oh my
God. I'm Pacific Islander. I can tell that joke. It's okay. I had 3 Asians in my house last weekend.
So CB, how serious are you on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the greatest, about your food?
My food?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I take that shit pretty seriously. I love to eat.
Okay, so that's definitely a Taurus thing. I'm serious. So
I mean, is it also a Gemini and a Capricorn thing? Because I share meals with my bros. We all, sometimes it's at Taco Bell. No one's gonna tell me that that's gourmet and shit, but
So okay, and I had to save the best for last, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a Capricorn, but so Kaleo, you being a Capricorn, you would not believe how much Be Easy says that we are alike. And he was like, man, y'all two so he sees it. He sees us he sees us being great. That's what it is.
Yes.
It's just so much to take. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's how that. Wait a minute. That's how we computed that. We computed what Be Easy said about.
Let's have our moment. Okay, go on.
I'm just saying, we are known for being about our business, our money. If you are on some BS, we are going to cut you off.
Absolutely.
We can be moody, I guess you can say.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So all the pros outweigh the cons. It's really not that many cons for Capricorns,
Not at all. Not.
Yeah. I think this is what you see is
what you get. Get. We're pretty great.
They come to We Are Something Else to see us, Otis. That's it.
That's it. All right, all Capricorns. Thank you, Be Easy. He added to that all cap. Major key. Appreciate y'all. That's it. We good?
Yep, that's it. Thank you. Right. And
my bad. I had to hit the button too soon. Go ahead. Do your wrap up.
No, that's it. This is in the hot seat, and so yeah, let's get it. All right.
That music was done by a Capricorn. Oh, kicked you off the. Okay, there we go. There you go. Damn it! Why does it keep moving? Yeah, it must not want you to do your. There you go.
Hey, shout out to my bro for the productions.
Oh yeah, you know.
Appreciate that.
Got some time, man.
I don't know that LA jersey looking a little small. We gotta, anyway, I get my cuts up. Nah, just all right. Hey, listen. We don't do clickbait here, nothing like that, but there's a show. I'm not giving no names. It may be in the video, but it's a point that was brought up that I think we need to just go ahead and just rip the band-aid off and have this conversation. Trina, I'm glad you're on the show as a female to represent for this side. Not that you would be a part of this, but you can speak to a portion of this. So I'm gonna let bro play the clip, and then I'll kind of give you the synopsis behind it.
OnlyFans girl, Sophia Rain, she's like a little white girl. She said that an NBA player offered her $15 million to take her virginity, quote unquote, because her whole thing is she's a virgin. Oh my God, I'm innocent. First of all, she says it's the truth.
That's cap. That's cap. Ain't nobody offering nobody $15 million to get some cooch.
Well, she says that.
I promise you that. She cap.
Oh, Lord.
She is. Ain't nobody $15 million. Man, get the fuck out of here. Oh man.
So
people just be saying shit, and I don't know who this girl is or like she. Man, let me see a picture of this girl right now. Let me see what 15 million look like. Let me see. Wait, hold on. That's her? Nah, that's not her. That's her? Nah, she cool for like 500.
You stupid.
Nah, 15 million. Get out of here. That look like matter of fact, discount 300. You know what I'm mad though? I'm calling out all you goddamn streamers. I'm calling out all you other motherfuckers who ain't got no talent getting money. This is what y'all doing because y'all really nerds in real life, and y'all going out here spending money on these chicks because y'all couldn't get them in real life because y'all weak. And y'all only popular because y'all getting money off of this and that, and y'all ain't got no game. So y'all going out here and putting the price of a girl up to a certain level to where now you got all these girls out here thinking that they can get dollars like that. That's why she said that shit like that when you got cats out here like, hey, yeah, give you 100,000 to $1 million. Man, that shit is weak. Y'all need to slow y'all roll. I know motherfuckers, I ain't mad at y'all getting y'all money, but like y'all driving the price up too much to where y'all got these girls out here all in their head thinking they could just like, it's squares out here. It's real squares out here y'all following. Really. And they paying these females hundreds of thousands, millions, and gassing them up. So now motherfuckers come out and they like 15 million. Yeah, all right. Here a pack of gum. Take that. If you don't want that, get out of here. I ain't rolling, dog. This world is all fucked up. There's too many nerds getting money and getting too much money. And this is what they doing. And that's why these girls is acting like that. That's real talk.
All
right, I know that was a rather lengthy soundbite, but we just gonna get into it, right? Is it just is again? We've always known that athletes trick on females or just let's just call it what it is, right? Like, yes, now for sure the WNBA, they've made clips about dudes being a part of it on that side because they getting money as well. But what this is really about is it's not even that much because the masses already knew that people pay for it on that side, right? But what I want to say or talk about is the interesting fact that he said nerds are out here up because they got the money and they're the ones that are driving the price up, right? For that. Trina, I'm starting with you. Is it washed the fact because like here's the reason why, right? Because you got sons, right? You got sons. Is it wild and washed that you kind of see how this new kind of generation is really based on what you can provide for me, what money you can give me, or what you can show what your value is compared to true talent, kind of like what although Paul didn't say it in the right manner, right? He's saying you could be a lame and have all this money and kind of be, you know, me and my bro love this movie called, you know, a couple of old school 80s movies that, you know, that they had where dude was buying a girlfriend, right, in order for him to be a part of the cool crowd. So we've seen this before, but now the fact that they're elevating the amount of money that they're kicking out, because like you said, you got streamers, you got the keyboard nerds that we always used to talk about who are not the athletes, are now they done turned the game upside down, and the athletes ain't the only one putting the pressure on tricking. What would you say to your sons? Like, I mean, we none of us on here are old enough to be a part of that in tricking anything anymore. We trick off of shoes. So the fact that they put money on that, right? Like everything now is a price, right? Everything, and then because it's on the internet, it's all based upon what you have and what you can do for me. So is it just is Trina, what would you say for your young sons that got to compete with other with people who that are out here based upon what they have? It's because everything now is monetary. It's money. What can you do for me?
Well, I'm definitely going to advise my sons that, hey, if you lead with money, then you're going to always have to lead with the money. So don't lead with the money. You go get that money, you make the money, and then you'll have the women. You'll have women that, you know, will flock to you. You know, of course, you know, they're going to have other assets as well that's going to draw the women in. But yeah, no, don't my sons, I'm going to tell them, hey, you're too cool. You're too good of a man to have to lead with your money. Plain and simple.
Hey, listen, you know, I hear I got a nephew that I got to worry about because he's definitely going to be, you know, he's a lady killer already. You know what I'm saying? He got him already calling him, you know, wanting to meet him at the park, you know, kind of old school, you know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But what I got from that, and even Paul, like Paul went to the left again. That we knew athletes were tricking off of females like long ago. Like that's nothing new. This is what it is, right? But what it comes down to is like he was saying, like it's lame because like the nerds are kind of like putting out more money. This always goes back to though the number one song that's out right now is by one of the old girl that used to be a part of, I forgot the name of the group or whatever,
City
and
girls.
she's glorifying everything about money and what you gonna do for me in order for you to get what I got, and even still that ain't even gonna be enough. So it puts in perspective like the dating pool and all of that stuff, or at least not even true dating pool, because they be like, oh, it's not enough this out here, and it's like again, some of it could be clickbait, but at the end of the day, everything comes around to what monetarily the man can do for the female in order for them to even be in the category to talk to some of these females, right? So
and you know,
Ubi, take Ubi's comment down. Ubi, go go to work. But I mean that, you know, that's exactly what it is, right? Everything is everything is a transaction now. So but then mad if they talk about it being because it's a transaction, like, and they call them a prostitute.
Right. Yeah.
Problem, right? So I just wanted to say it. I know I'm gonna get my fellas, like one thing, like I said, my bro is my nephew, but also CB got nephews as well, right? And it's the sense of like, oh, they're gonna be, and this is crazy because I've seen this before. They're gonna be like, uncle got money. I know his family got money. So they gonna look at him like, oh, we know he got money as well, right? So it's already a group that's gonna flock towards them because one, the family, you know, dynamic, two, the way that they dress and the whole nine. So CB, while Cleo's over there trying to get the board together, what do you feel about like Remy? Well, like how do you feel about like Remy, you know what I'm saying, knowing that he's got to go through this? And bro, when you get a chance, like my nephew, like we already talked about it. We know we're gonna have a problem with him when he gets older.
You know, okay, you wanna go first, CB?
I mean, it all comes down to just having a personality, man, and some confidence, which we know it's easy to have that behind the keyboard. You know what I mean? So, and price literally has been put on it because you got like OnlyFans. It exists. You know what I mean? Like the price is out there. There's an economy for it and shit now. So, you know, that's like out in the public. The economy always existed, but now it's accessible to everybody. So, you know, I think that if you got some personality, man, and you know, you got some confidence, you don't really have to worry too much about competition, man, because there is no competition. Like if you're, like Trina said, going after stuff and you're presenting yourself the right way, you know, so that like the values are right and that's lining up with you know who you're taking home, then you know you're going to be good. But also, if you like to live dangerously and that's just what you want to do, like, to each their own, man, like whatever. But yeah, it's one of those things where like I look at my nephews and it's hard to say because they're still so young, but these dudes got plenty of personality, bro. So I'm not worried about them having to compete with someone who's like just on the sideline throwing dollars, you know, like whatever, bro.
I look, I got one bit of advice for him. One bit of advice. Well, never pay for it.
You gonna pay for it some way or another, you know that.
But if you walk in her house, get the fuck out. It ain't working.
All I'm saying is, remember, this advice is coming from someone who he may have been dropped off just on the side of the road. Yeah, those amp days, those were a time. Those were a time.
All right.
All right.
Oh no, I might have to lock this down.
All right, CB, what we got for that cop or chop?
All right, so some news outlets are trying to position this shoe as something that's going after the Nike Mind series, but it's really just another Adidas mock, but it's the Anthony Edwards 3 mock that will be releasing alongside the AE3 shoe in October. They're going to be $70. So from the price standpoint, they are not as expensive as some of the other options that are out there, but they're around kind of the same price, I feel like, as some of the other like Adidas and Nike joints out there. So crazy. But so, and I think these actually kind of look more like Yeezy joints from the past than the Nike Minds. But I'm assuming they're going to be super cozy. How are y'all feeling though? For $70, y'all copping or chopping these? Because we've talked about the AEs, like just his line in general. You feeling mocks?
Chop.
Chop all the way. Yeah.
I mean, for 70 ducats, I might give it a go just to see what the, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I mean, we're not talking about like a super ugly pair of shoes that's like $210. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're all into the sense of like trying to figure out what a new kind of shoe to wear around the crib. Like, ain't nobody going outside with these hoes. Like, because if you got to take off, you know what I'm saying? Trina, these ain't take offish. You know what I'm saying? That dog started running from next door. You can't take off in these, right? You coming out of these. So
there's no sport mode, you know.
Nah, there's no sport mode with these. Not at all.
Yeah. No, I mean, when it comes to us and these types of shoes, sneakers, whatever we're gonna call them, I feel like one of us is gonna try them, and we're gonna tell the group, we're gonna text the group.
I mean,
it's either gonna be cozy or not. If they're extra cozy, that's all you're gonna need to hear. They could be ugly as shit. There's a lot of stuff out there that's ugly as shit, but it's very cozy. And that makes it dope.
They're keeping it 100, so I'm assuming somebody gonna get their hands on them, whatever. All right. So before we get into shoe and tell, let's go ahead and promote this right here. We love to collaborate with some dope creators in the playlists and do all that good stuff. So here is Snarky's Vibe. Scan that QR code provided by the wonderful Snarky Mac, who you can find on Stationhead. Snarky Sessions, Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 and 8 in the middle, 7 on the West. Go ahead and scan that QR code right there and get Snarky's Vibe. Look, I've listened to it. It's a dope playlist, dope creators. But yeah, we're looking to partner with you. So this week, Snarky's Vibe. And then, you know what? Let me go ahead, since I had it for a minute. Cardo's Go-Go Mix. There we go. Our brother, regular guy, Cardo. Scan that if you want to listen to some go-go music. I think this spans over a few hours long. So, but want to get a little workout in or whatever. Shout out to Cardo, who's normally here on Soul Tales. But yeah, there you go. And now let's show some sneakers and get up out of here. Yeah. Would be easy to say, hit that like button. So my bro put in the chat today, what's the longest you had where you bought a pair of shoes and you haven't worn them, right? Is that what the question was? Like,
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what's the longest been, like you said, you bought a pair of shoes and you hadn't worn yet? And I've got 2 pair, right? And I'm just gonna show one tonight. I bought these October 18th, 2018. And I have not worn these. There's a reason why I haven't worn them.
Trina, is that Capricorn energy to not wear shit that you buy?
Well, that's because look. So this is Jordan 33. This is when the technology with really no laces came into play, and then you had like the rip cord to tighten up the lace.
Did we go live?
We may have gone live from work when these dropped. Yeah, I got the black colorway, I got the white colorway. I think I got them shipped to me at the same day. Shout out to Pops. But yeah, look, it's a dope shoe. But the thing is, it's like super narrow. Like this is when like basketball shoes started. You have to go up a complete size for these to even be comfortable. And I'd be damned if I was going to do any of it. You can tell look, the bottom is still. But yeah, so October 18th, 2018, these dropped. I don't know. I didn't probably get them that day, but shortly thereafter. And yeah, it's a dope shoe. Too bad I didn't wear it. I can't wear it because it's just uncomfortable.
Here's the crazy part is I want to say these hoes came out last year, maybe, or the year before. That's just where I'm at with it. But it was just like I had to have a pair because it was like throwback. I've still never worn these shits. Like the laces are still there was no point of me even trying these on because like that they're your size, but like I have not even removed the lace from its very sight that it actually comes. Like this is what we talking about as far as not wearing your shoes. People don't do with this. Like you got to wear your shoes, but and it's summertime, so I might wear these. You know what I'm saying? Like this might be the little icy white summertime. One time go-tos. You gotta spray these hoes like 5 times though, but
yeah. All right, take over.
Yo, so I don't know what's going on tonight, but so my shoe and tell, right? I bought these shoes June 2nd, 2024, not even 2025, 2024. And so these are cute little shoes for the summertime that I should have wore a long time ago, right?
Worn them.
It's so bad that the silver is kind of like fading. These, but luckily they only cost what? Like 45 bucks. Okay. So don't get mad, Be Easy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to, kind of repurpose these shoes, and I'm gonna rock them. Yes, they are kitten heels. Okay, I'm grown.
I'll save one of the pairs that, like, I can literally look behind me and I'm like, oh shit, a couple of them are right there, that are well over a year, but it's not what we're showing off tonight. We are showing off these, which the white freshwater Griffies. When these had, I guess, originally re-released a few years ago, they were damn near impossible to get.
They still right now.
And now you can get them everywhere for the most part, which is awesome. And all I'm going to say is go up at least half a size. Like, I've got enough pairs of these that at least with this pair, I was like, no, whatever, bro. Like, just go up that extra half a size. And that was the move.
As we've gotten older, like you're not even true to size anymore, or the shoes are just that narrow. Like, you have to go up half or a whole just to be safe.
And all I'm saying is, anyone that has ever worn a pair of these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, but this is one of my favorite sneakers of all time. And now we got the white and the black freshwater pairs in the collection, so we're good to go.
I need to grab those. Also, look, with those, you can probably pair them with something here. Make sure y'all got enough of that. All right, yeah, visit We Are Something Else. Oh no, WRSC podcast.com. Get you some merch. Check out thekindlebshow.com. Get you some merch. Check out All Jazz No Breaks. Uncle Danny, that his fourth wall shop. Get you some merch. Check out Cut On Me Bad. Get you some merch. Check out withloverb.com. Get you some merch. Support. Yeah, what a wonderful show, everybody. Appreciate y'all for being here. Takeover. Man, don't stay away so long next time. Shout out to Gen X TV. Shout out to Coach Kim. Shout out to Chauncey. You can also find Me or Something Else podcast there. Download Gen X TV on your Roku or Fire Stick. Black-owned streaming app. That's dope. Check us out there. Hopefully we'll be back doing live shows there sooner than later. I gotta check on everybody's status over there. Next week should be a Culture Thursday. Also, I don't know if Erica and Marissa, I hate it here, have merch, but go to Erica and Marissa's website and check out their merch. I think it's if Erica, if you're here, put in the chat. Put your website there. But look, all that said, yeah, everybody have a great weekend. Stay hydrated, and if you're on the East Coast, stay cool because I think it's gonna be another scorcher tomorrow.
Stay hydrated. You might be 15 million out.
All right, let me find that button right here.
Follow us on YouTube at WRSC Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Peace.
Coming, I am visioning past, but I'm jumping to the